everybody, welcome to the show today. I'm going to show you how to make some candied nuts that are so fast you won't believe it. And I love putting them on salads. So there's no boiling, there's no cooking, nothing. So I'm going to use cashews today. These are uncooked raw cashews. They're not roasted with salt or anything. And then I have some macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts, unfortunately, are $1 million right now. I don't know. I think maybe some trees got hurt in a hurricane or something like that. But if you can find them for a good price, grab them. So I've got my nuts in here. I'm going to mix these together. And then I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of maple syrup on top. And you can use honey or agave if you want to. I just love the flavor of maple syrup. So you'll just drizzle just enough to coat the nuts. And then I've got cinnamon, and you'll want to put a pretty good amount of cinnamon on here. More than you would think, actually. We really want those nuts to get coated. And then what just puts it over the top and makes it really delicious is a little bit of salt. And this isn't salt just to bring out flavors. We actually want to taste the salt on these. It's like a salty sweet version, and it's just delicious. And all you do is you just mix those together. And that sweetener and the cinnamon will mix together and coat the nuts. Now, I used to sell a salad that was spinach and berries, and then it came with the nuts, just these exact nuts on the side. And I just put them in a little cup, and they stay good for quite some time, and people loved the salad so much. So once those are all coated, you see how beautiful those are? Nice and coated, they're done. They're totally done. Now, if you do want to dry them out a little bit in the oven, you can do that, absolutely. You just put them on a low temperature oven, about 250, and you just put them in there until they kind of dry out and they're a little bit sticky to the touch. Some of that water will come out of the maple syrup or the sweetener that you're using. Or you can even put them in a dehydrator. So a dehydrator would work perfectly too. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle these on top of our salad here. I've just got spinach and some fresh strawberries here. I especially love these nuts with berry salads. And I like lots, so I'm going to put a lot on there. And then I've got some blueberries. These are actually frozen blueberries, and it's okay to use frozen berries. If it's winter and you want to eat a salad, use some frozen berries. I just let them thaw for a little bit. Once they melt, they make a really beautiful part of the dressing for your salad. So I'm going to put those on there. Then I've got a lime right here. So this is how I make my salads at home. I don't have time to make dressing, and I don't like the bottled dressings. So I usually just dress my salads like this. And you can put whatever citrus you want. I love to use like Tangelo citrus or orange citrus. I've even done it with grapefruit before. Okay, so you got a little drizzle of lime there. And I've got a tiny bit of olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle that olive oil on there. Just a bit, and your salad is done. There you go, fastest salad ever. Thanks for watching.